Hello again, everybody. I'm glad you found your way to our YouTube channel. If you remember from group time today, I had mentioned that we'll be posting some videos of Carmen and I reading for you all to come and visit, and there's also some really other cool videos that are on this channel already that you can also check out, that I did some with my classroom that I had last year. So feel free to look at all the videos on this channel. There's really a lot of fun content, a lot of fun counting games and other book readings and some recipes, some videos to make some certain things. So feel free to check it out. I'm glad you all are here now with us. It was so much fun seeing everybody today on the group time and hearing about all the cool things you've been playing with at home while you've been spending extra time with your families. So I thought today, to tie in with that, we could read this book that I've had in my house for a long time, that all of my children really enjoyed reading and still enjoy reading. It's called Too Many Toys, and it's written by an author named David Shannon. And if you like this book, you need to let me know, because we can get some other David Shannon books too. But if you look at this book's called Too Many Toys, look at that boy on the book. He's got some toys in his hands. Too Many Toys is the title. And then if we flip it over, even look at the back of the book. Oh my word, he does seem to have quite a bit of toys. So let's read about all these toys. Spencer had too many toys. They covered the floor of his bedroom and piled up in his closet. They were stashed under his bed. They spilled down the stairs and into the living room. So I'll read the pages and then I'll turn so you can see the pictures. Look, that's his bedroom. I can't even really tell it's his bedroom, can you? Look at all those toys he has in there. He had big toys in the backyard and little toys in the bathtub. Oh, I wonder if you have any toys that you play with outside. I'll bet you do. And when you get to take fun long baths, any fun bath toys that float in the water, he sure does have a lot of them. Sometimes Spencer played with nice, quiet wooden pool toys. Other times he played with noisy, crazy electronic toys. He had puzzles, board games, and talking books that fueled his mind, and loud, jumpy, frenzied video games that didn't. So here's all of his nice and quiet toys that he has, pool toys. And then you can see he's got some games down here, some dice and some checkers, some fun board games, and then he's also got a lot of crazy robotic toys like the dog. And then if you see over here, it said there's video game toys that make his mind in a frenzy, but they can still be a lot of fun, right? Spencer liked to make his toys into a parade that stretched from one corner of the house to the other and back again. There was an entire zoo of stuffed animals and a gigantic army of little action figures. Whoa, check this page out. Look at this. So here's the steps of his house. I think he's got these toys all the way to the bottom. Look at all those cool toys. I'll let you look and see if you can spot a toy that maybe you think is really cool or you would like to play with. I see a lot of different kinds of toys there. Alright, let's move on. He had a fleet of planes, trains, and toy boats, and a convoy of miniature trucks and cars. Oh, I think this is another picture of the parade. It's still continuing. Here's Spencer. I see him. It looks like he's up in the front of the parade, and he's leading all these different toys in this gigantic toy parade. He also had lots and lots of musical instruments, art supplies, and alien spaceman weapons. Now this is a page I really like, because he's talking about all these different toys, and look, he's figured out a way to use them all at the same time. That's pretty cool, right? Look, he's got his musical instrument with art supplies inside of it. He's playing his xylophone with markers. He's got this cool alien toy here. He's got paintbrushes that are hitting on his bass drum. And all the while, he's walking around with paint on his feet, and he's painting a paper with his feet. There's a lot going on in that picture, isn't there? Everyone gave toys to Spencer. Of course, his mom and dad did. But so did Grandma Bobo and Poppy and Granddaddy and Auntie Mim and Uncle Fred and Cousin Drew. They gave him toys for every holiday, even the 4th of July, and his birthday. He also got toys from all his friends on his birthday, and on their birthdays too, when he went to their parties. He got toys at the drive-thru with his kid burger, and at school for having lots of peace person points, and at the dentist and the doctor when he didn't squirm. Oh my gosh. Here's all the people that give toys to Spencer that he encounters in his life. He's talking about his mom and dad have given him toys, but also his grandparents and his aunt and uncles and his friends on their birthdays and on his birthday. Lots of opportunities to get toys and collect toys. Pretty lucky stuff. That's a lot of... I gotta hold this back so you can see the whole word. Can you see what this big word says? T-O-Y-S. Toys. And look, the word toys is made out of toys. Is that pretty cool? I think so too. This is where it starts to become a little bit troublesome. This is where we find out that maybe there's a little problem with having so many toys. And I wonder if some of you maybe have encountered this problem. They were becoming a household hazard. Have you ever stepped on a Lego piece in your bare feet? Or a jack? Well, it really hurts. Especially if you weigh as much as Spencer's dad. You can also trip on things like railroad tracks and race cars if you're carrying a load of laundry. Oh, so look what we see here. We see Spencer's dad. He's trying to get himself a piece of cake and some milk. But there happens to be some toys that were left on the ground. Oh, and if you look really close, you can see even on his foot. Ouch, look, you can see the Lego print on his foot. Oh, that must have hurt. He stepped on Spencer's Legos. And then Spencer's mom, she didn't see because she was holding a basket of laundry. She tripped on the railroad track and the race cars. Oh, man. That doesn't seem very safe, does it? One day, Spencer's mom had it up to here with all the toys. "Spencer," she yelled on her way upstairs, "you have too many toys." That's impossible, Spencer thought. Then she said, "We're going to get rid of some of them." There's how Spencer feels about that idea. He says, "That's a catastrophe." Catastrophe, that's something that's not very good at all. "Pick out which toys you don't want," she ordered, "and put them in this box." "But I love them all," Spencer cried. So there's his mom. She's saying, "Spencer, you have too many toys." And he said, "I don't want to get rid of any of my toys." Let's see where this goes. You think Spencer's just going to be willing to give up some of his toys? Me neither. "All right," his mother said. I'll help you. She picked up an alien space ninja. How about this one? You haven't played with this in years. But I was just about to. Spencer, his mother said, it doesn't have a head. I'm making him a new one, Spencer replied. Fine, said Spencer's mother. But this can definitely go. Here, I'll show you the picture while I read this page. There's Spencer negotiating with his mom. She put down the alien and picked up a filthy one-eared bunny. Not Mr. Fluffer's, Mom, how could you? This one then, she said. That's Mr. Fluffer's best friend. This one? Mother, have you forgotten? Grandma Bobo gave me that on my 4th birthday, and I'll never be 4 again, ever. Oh, please, Spencer, said his mom, rolling her eyes. Don't be so dramatic. Oh, so here's the box. This is kind of a funny picture to me because I see this tree outside. Just kind of, I think it's like a sad setting, and then you see Spencer sad. He doesn't want to get rid of any of his toys. He's making up reasons why he can't. Okay, she said, you can keep that one. But I'm giving away this pig and the Johnny Choo Choo. Tell you what, countered Spencer. I'll let you have the pig, but I get Johnny Choo Choo. What are you, a lawyer now? Asked Spencer's mother. You can keep Johnny Choo Choo, but the cow goes in the box too. Deal? How about 2 Gitchy Goomies instead? Said Spencer. And I'll throw in a little peeper of your choice. How about all of them go in the box and you don't watch TV for a week? Spencer decided it was in his best interest to agree. Deal. Finally, some toys in the box, sighed Spencer's mother. I had no idea this would be so much work. And this is kind of funny. Spencer's got a briefcase with his toys because he's kind of negotiating with his mom. And his mom asks, are you a lawyer now? Because that's what lawyers do sometimes, negotiate. So he's trying to talk to his mom and persuade her to let him keep some of his toys. I don't think she wants him to get rid of all his toys, just the ones that he doesn't play with a lot. She plopped down on the floor next to an egg-shaped pirate that bellowed, Arr, avast ye, scurvy dog, avast, scurvy yog, dervy og, dervy og. Uh-oh, sounds like it's broken. Here's another one you can do without, she said. No problem, said Spencer. His mom nearly fell over. What? You're going to just give it up like that? Sure, Spencer replied. That's Dad's. Oh, tricky. Pretty funny. So Spencer and his mom went through every toy box and looked in every closet and under every bed until they had haggled and wrestled and argued over every toy in the entire house. Whoa, that was a big job. Finally, they were finished, and his mom had a cup of hot tea and a short rest. Look at all those they finally decided Spencer could do without. He didn't need all of those toys. Those were the toys that Spencer wasn't really using anymore. Wonder what they're going to do with them. Sometimes you can donate boxes of toys like this to places, or maybe you might know some friends that could use some toys that have children that are younger in their families and would use them. Uh-oh. They're not in the box anymore. What happened? Look, how's the mom looking? She's like, what? I just went to have some tea and a short rest, and this is what happened. Then she went upstairs to begin loading the toys in the car, but instead of a nice, neat box of toys all ready to go, she saw a big, messy pile of toys all over the floor. Spencer, she screamed, what have you done? We had a deal. You were right, Mom, Spencer called from his bedroom. I do have too many toys, but we can't give away this box. The box? What? It's the best toy ever. So he had dumped the box, and look what he created. Looks like he made himself a spaceship, doesn't it? See, he used a pencil for the front. Looks like he drew some circle shapes on here and put a little paint on it. Some other pencils. I see like a paper towel roll over here. He got creative and he made a really cool toy out of the box. Alright, I hope you enjoyed that story. I wonder if that gives you any ideas of a really cool toy that you could draw that you really like at home. Or if you could draw any toy maybe you don't have. Maybe it's just the very coolest toy that you could think of in your brain. And you want to draw it to share with us, then we can put it on the dojo page. I think that could be a lot of fun, like we talked about at group time. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the story, and we will see you all again soon.